Well, hello, my name is Massimo, and today I'm super excited to share with you the first of many videos about QLC Plus version 5. Finally! It took more than 10 years to completely redesign the whole user interface with one goal in mind. Improves the efficiency and the usability of the software. But I promise you there's so much good news in this design. So let's have a closer look at the results achieved and how they impact your workflow. First and foremost, QLC Plus 5 shares the same engine with version 4, so all the core features that you expect are there, like input-output plugins, fixture definitions, input profiles, RGB scripts, and so on. So, like version 4, version 5 is a cross-platform application, so it will run on Windows, macOS, and Linux. In the future, it will also run on the Raspberry Pi. The UI now has a modern look and a dark theme by default. The good news is that it will look exactly the same on every platform, except for native dialogues like Open and Save. With the touchscreen usage in mind, every UI element in version 5 has the size of a finger, so every button, every context button, every icon can be touched nicely with a finger. So if you are using a touchscreen, version 5 is a big step ahead in usability and will speed up your workflow a lot. There is one single drop-down menu in version 5 where you can create, load, and save project files. You can also, there's this new feature where you can import fixtures and functions from an existing project, like this. Finally, it's been introduced the undo and redo functionality. So if I move here and then Ctrl Z, I can undo the last operation or a batch of similar operations. There's also a new huge features regarding network infrastructure, but I'm gonna talk about this in a later video because it's a quite big feature. We still have the old and nice address tool, but I think nowadays it's probably no longer needed. You can change language on the fly on the UI, but some elements might require the application to be restarted to take full effect. If your language is not supported and you want to contribute to the project, please reach us out through the forums or on GitHub. Thank you. And finally, you can access all the colors of the color scheme of the current theme. So you can really customize every shade and every primary color, primary and secondary color of the UI. So for example, if I want to have something lighter, I can do something like this. You can also scale the whole UI aspect, since this new UI is based on DPI, on screen DPI, and not on pixels. So again, this functionality, this change might require a full restart to take full effect. The workspace is still organized in contexts, but now they're on the top part of the screen for the simple reason that they can also have subcontexts. So main contexts are like this. But some of them have subcontexts. With multi-display usage in mind, contexts can be detached as separated windows. You can detach main contexts or even subcontexts. For example, if I want the simple desk on a separate display, I can detach and have it as a window. And then if I close it, it will be reattached to the main UI. I can also detach subcontexts like this, or even virtual console pages. Now it's empty, but it will be useful. Compared to version 4, version 5 has two new preview subcontexts. So the default one is the 2D view, grid view context to preview the actual fixture status. Then we have the DMX view, where you can basically, it's similar to version 4, but with the news that you can expand each single fixture and you can modify the values, the channel values. And then the new one is the universe view, where you can basically select the fixtures and move them around like this in basically a patch view style. And then, as requested many times and as a big news of version 5, there's also a 3D preview, where if used properly, you can have really the feelings of what will happen on the stage with your light show, if everything is positioned exactly accurately and so on. The main area where you will be focused on is basically the preview of what you're doing. So in fixtures and function, the main area is the actual preview of the fixtures, and everything that take less space has been confined in side panels, like for example browsing fixtures definition, or groups, or function editors. They are on side panels now. The reason for this choice is quite simple, because nowadays displays are basically widescreens, so it makes sense to take more horizontal space rather than vertical space. So as an introductory video about version 5, this is all for now, but more videos will come and that will explain in details every context and every new feature of this huge step ahead version. Thank you for watching. Ciao!